Hello, welcome back. This is Winder's Ranger. Today I wanted to share my experience with the Honda EU3000is generator. It's a gas-powered generator that puts out approximately 3,000 watts and at 120 volts. It's capable of powering things like furnaces, refrigerators, microwaves. What I bought it for specifically was to power my 13,500 BTU AC. We took a trip last summer. If you scroll through some of my videos, you'll see the summertime vacation videos that I've been putting together, where I took my fifth wheel RV up north to western Maryland and some parts of Virginia. And while we were in western Maryland, basically we boondock camped at a friend of mine at his farm. And we didn't have access to electricity, so that was the purpose in buying this generator, was to be able to run the camper and be self-sufficient as far as having the ability to run the air conditioning, the refrigerator, even the microwave. This generator is, as I said, it's a 3,000 watt, 120 volt generator. It has about almost 3.5 gallons of fuel capacity, and it can run up to 20 hours on that tank of fuel. In my situation, I found running the air conditioner on the camper, I could run this generator on a tank of fuel all night long, no problem. And I've got an issue with my RV AC where it tends to run longer than it's supposed to. And I think it's a thermostat issue. So I'm working the generator harder than it might normally be run if the thermostat on the camper was operating properly. In other words, the generator has a fuel efficiency mode that it goes into where it lowers its RPMs, and it raises the RPMs when it starts the air conditioner, and then it'll settle out at a particular RPM and it'll run while the air conditioner is running so it can generate enough power. And in my case, it's running at that peak longer than would be necessary if, say, the air conditioner shut off when the thermostat told it was supposed to. Then the generator would settle back out at its eco RPMs. This does have the parallel capability. I didn't use it for that, but you could essentially hook this up to another Honda generator with the parallel cord setup. And to do that, let's see if we can zoom in. I'll show you where that is. This would be your parallel circuit here, and it also has your breaker reset. If you happen to trip the breaker on the generator, that would pop out and you just push that back in and it resets the generator. If you get an overload over here, it'll have different lights. If it's running as it's supposed to, it'll have a green light. If you get the overload where it trips the breaker, you'll get a red light. This is the choke, your key start for the electric starter, and your fuel shut off. This unit has a key start. Basically, you put the key in, make sure the fuel is on, turn the key to start it. It also has a pull start, which is on the right hand side from the camera view. And of course your fuel fill and the fuel tank gauge is there on the top. To the right of the fuel shutoff valve is the eco switch. When the eco switch is on and it's running and the generator is running in eco mode, it basically throttles down to a low idle RPM, and it's at its quietest running at that point. And I found running the RV on a daily basis, just whatever lighting that I would need inside the trailer, the eco switch provided more than enough power for that. I believe I'll have to cut to the video where I had this hooked up to the trailer so you can see the audio level that the generator ran at. I believe even the refrigerator, when it ran on electricity, I think it ran at the eco level with no problem. When the air conditioner would kick on, or you ran the microwave, the RPMs would run up to their high level to generate enough power to start those units. I found that I could not run the air conditioner, the refrigerator, and the microwave at the same time. one of those had to be shut off in order to avoid tripping the overload switch. We'll cut to the video running this with the camper. We'll cut to that now. If there's any question that a Honda EU3000 will run RV air conditioner, there you go. And it's only running at about half of its RPMs. With this particular air conditioner, this is a 13,500 BTU air conditioner, which is right at the limit for the Honda EU3000. If you try to use the air conditioner, I would recommend that you do not use the microwave at the same time, because it will trigger the overload switch on the generator. So it's got to be one or the other. If you're going to run the microwave for a few minutes, shut the air conditioner off, do what you got to do with the microwave, and then when you're done, go ahead and turn the air conditioner back on. Other than that, it runs great. It will run the fridge on electric with the air conditioner off the generator. And as you can see, I've got 1, 2, 3 lights going inside the main part of the RV right now. And of course the microwave's getting power, the clock's on, but the when you actually start the unit, it draws too many amps, more amps than what the generator's able to put out, or more watts I guess than what the generator's able to put out at the same time for the air conditioner. But we've been using it now for about 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, and works great. It'll run the air conditioner overnight for a period of about 6 to 8 hours, and we'll use about a half a tank of fuel in the generator. The generator holds just under 4 gallons, I believe, so we're using 2.5 gallons or so, which isn't too bad. Other than that, any questions, let me know. Thanks for watching.